Hey guys, so today I'm going to be documenting something about my life and how and what my interpretation of that is. So years ago I knew this girl that every time she got, drunk, she would cry that her brother had died. And then, after this happening so many times, we all knew that something was awry, and, we basically, rallied around her. That's what you do as a human when you know someone's in trouble like that, suicidal. We knew she was suicidal because her brother had killed himself. And I don't know the details of that. I don't know anything about it. I just know that, years after her brother died, by suicide, I got a phone call from one of our dear friends, and she said, listen, she did it. And I said, she did what? And, my girlfriend said, she did it, she killed herself. So we went, to support the mother, who had lost two of her children, which she only had two kids. And at the funeral, the mother said that that when she had both of her kids, they were born on the same day but 4 years apart. So the daughter that had recently passed was, the youngest of the two. And she passed away on the date, like to the date, like on the same day, like 4 years later. No, I'm sorry, not 4 years later. It was, 2014. I think he died in 2008. So, here's the problem when you say that you're suicidal. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to say it. This is not something you utter, okay? Never, ever utter that. If you utter it, then you're risking the possibility that you might be called out and told that you have a psychological traumatic experience that's, surfacing, and you need to A, deal with it, or B, let people help you in that perspective. So, in terms of this, this ass over there, in Montecito, pretending like she had some type of, traumatic event that caused her to want to take her life. The reason that you don't do that is because 9 times out of 10, these people don't say it. They just do it. So when she said that, she needed to tell somebody or else she would do it, though, rule number 1, you don't go tell somebody else that's depressed. Because if you do, then, what's happening here? You're married to this guy that is obviously got some kind of psychological trauma, and you're over there feeding into it by telling him that you're psychologically suicidal. I mean, I don't know, other than this person, these people have a co-psychosis. I'm no doctor, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out that this girl has got some very warped type of mind to be thinking that way, because, who is she defending herself against? She's free already. No one is contesting that. You're go and do it, live your life. But don't come back and bash a 95-year-old lady that's got her husband on his deathbed. I mean, that's your family, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? So that's my situation. I feel like, if she was suicidal once, she's still suicidal. That isn't something that you just, take out and put away on the shelf. It's just not. And it's unfortunate that she felt that she had to go where she went, because the queen is really old, and any kind of traumatic event. Like, this was a traumatic event because it causes injury to the brain. They're being accused of being racist, okay? So, Meghan Markle needs to talk about it and tell us who it was that was supposedly said to. You know, obviously she said Harry, but Harry's not, like, owning it. So what's going on there? You know, today we saw Prince William on the TV. It's just insanity that people would go to such a low level to win at, you know, this familial plight that is being aired all over the world, you know, because you want to talk to Oprah. Anyways, those are my thoughts.